Hey everyone, welcome back to the video. We got some amazing news that just got announced earlier today about Steam's brand new hardware and system. It's official. Valve is entering the console war and they are entering with their brand new console, and this just looks amazing and sick. I am very excited. I know Steam/Valve has been doing such a great job with the devices, with the Steam Deck being one of the greatest handhelds ever to be released in recent time, and now they're releasing their own system, which looks really great, and we're going to talk about it and go into depth about this brand new system. Currently, there is no price point for the Steam machine, which is what it's called, but it's expected to be costing around $400 to $500 device that can run all Steam games. It is also easily moddable and generally has the best specs when it comes to free online multiplayer. And a lot of people that are hoping for, because this is the first time Valve has ever counted to the number 3. And what do I mean by that is, when it comes to Half-Life or TF or Counter-Strike, they have never counted to the number 3. They always went from 1, 2, or it'd be a different game, or just not counting up to 3. This is the first time ever Valve has released anything with the number 3. They released 3 different hardwares or systems, which was the Steam controller, Steam machine, and Steam frame. This gives a lot of people hope that I see the memes about for Half-Life 3 that many people have been waiting over 20 years for. And we are going to get to that in a little bit. But right now, we are just focusing on the Steam machine. Alright, right now we are on Steam, where they are showcasing the Steam machine, which is all your games on the big screen, powerful PC gaming made easy in a small, mighty package. You can access all your Steam library games with this system. It acts like a PC on its own. You can just connect to a monitor, and it's just perfect and ready to go. It is tiny and perfect, and it's honestly mobile. It's running on Steam OS, which is Steam's operating system compared to Windows. Steam OS is actually a really great operating system. But it's not only just for gaming, you can also add other things to it, which you can also download Google, Chrome, or anything other that. Small form factor, you can put it under your TV, set it under your desk, hide it under a banana. This is honestly my first time looking at this page, and it's honestly so great. Cool and quiet, which is something a lot of people do like. The quieter your PC is, the better. That's what people are trying to go for nowadays. This has 1 GB internet DisplayPort 1.4, HDMI 2.0, 1 USB-C, and 4 USB-A ports, which is honestly really great for something so tiny. CPU and GPU 4K gaming at 60 FPS, similar to what your regular console is. 60 FPS is the known thing for consoles. There are 2 storage sizes, 512 gigabytes and 2 terabytes, which is also really great. The 2 terabytes is going to be the most popular because obviously you're going to want all your games downloaded. Also comes with a Wi-Fi 6E plus Bluetooth 5.3, which is also really great. Wi-Fi 6E is amazing. Wi-Fi 7 is coming out in the future, but Wi-Fi 6E is really great, and that is something really amazing that's going to make your system go a lot faster. And you can also see that they will possibly have some customizations coming with it, so it's going to be really great. Maybe some limited edition covers like that right there. They also have some other ones that wouldn't be for display. So there's also an LED strip, which looks really good. Everyone loves their LED when it comes to gaming. And this is just something that is really great. It's a PC. It runs everything that you want. You can attach to VR, and it also runs non-VR games. And we're going to talk a little bit more about everything else. But that is right now the Steam machine. And these are all the specs right here, which you can take a look at. If you want to pause it really quickly, I'll just show you guys right here. But of course, you could check it yourself. I will leave the link to the description down below to the Steam page to look at everything. But let's take a look at the brand new Steam controller. I do like Steam's new controller. It's something unique and different. And I do love how you have like that finger touchpad for the system. It looks really great. And honestly, the design looks really cool. It's something brand new, but I wonder how it's like to hold it and use it. It's different because you also have that touch sensor. You don't want your hand to like rub on it and it messes your whole gaming system, but it is really cool. Next gen magnetic thumbsticks, high definition rumble, grip enabled gyro. It's really great. A lot of people do like rumble. That's what PlayStation has been doing, really updating, upgrading their sensors with the controller so you can feel what you play. And of course, you can also use the controller for the Steam Deck, which is also really great. Mobile, very easy to move around. Has track pads, motion control, grip button, Steam button, quick access menu, everything that you need for your system. And honestly, it's just really great. And the controller does look really cool. I love the design. And of course, here are the specs. If you want to look at it a little bit more, all the buttons, D-pads, analog triggers, etc., how it works, the wireless connection. Of course, if you want to pause it here, look at everything. But of course, I'll have the description down below, so check it out when you want. But this is the Steam controller, and let's take a look at the last and final one, which is the Steam frame, which you'll click right here. And this is their brand new VR headset. Also, you could also use it for non-VR gaming, so it doesn't just have to be VR gaming with the headset, which is really cool. They're making it more revamped for other people, where you don't have to just play VR headset games, but you can also play non-VR games with the headset, which is really cool and something brand new that VR headsets have not been doing at all. But Valve is always one step ahead of other people, and they're really good at what they do. So I am very excited with this. They also have wireless adapter and dual radios, some streaming with it, and of course, you can also download your games with the headset. You do not have to go straight to your system or do it from the system or the monitor. You can use the goggles, the headset for downloading games, which is also really cool. You're right there. You don't have to walk over, take it off, and download something. You could do it right wherever you're standing, wherever you're sitting, right there, download it, and it's really great. Magnetic thumbsticks, easy battery. You could obviously charge it very easily, and this is just something that is really great. And yeah, of course, Steam is always ahead of their stuff. And if you're a developer, there are a developer kit, so you could test out your games ahead of time, so you can see how it works on the Steam OS, and of course on the Steam frame. But it plays well with everything else. You could use it with everything else. All Steam items are compatible with each other, which is really great. And of course, we are at the tech specs. If you want to check it out, if you want to pause it here, look at it. They're all right here. Really great. The power, storage, everything looks amazing. And the glassware is really great. Target range, optics, display. And I really do think this is going to be something really great. And this does have Wi-Fi 7, which is really good. Wi-Fi 7 is slightly better than Wi-Fi 6E, but this is something really great, and I can see they're really putting all the money to make this devices really great and the best as possible. But these are all the controller specs as well, so that's pretty much everything with their systems, controllers, and all that. So of course, if you want to take a look, I have the link in the description down below. Check it out yourselves, add it to your wish list. But that is pretty much it with all their devices. But before we end the video, there is one thing that was added on Steam that a lot of people picked up. This is the snapshot of October 11th, 2025, showing only one game of upcoming release, which is Deadlock for Valve. But if you checked today for November 12th, it shows a second game for upcoming release, but it does not show. So Valve is cooking up another game. A lot of people, of course, are hoping for Half-Life 3, but of course we won't know until it's released. But this is actually very quick for Valve. Valve hasn't released a game this quickly in a while. They're already working on Deadlock and already announcing possibly a second game as well. It's very big on Valve, knowing that they are very slow when it comes to releases or other games or anything when it comes to updates. But this is really great. But that's pretty much it for the video. I just want to say thank you guys for clicking on the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share to a friend who's trying to grow. And as always, keep collecting.